All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Badash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, who very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim who pushing his gospel in truth and in sincerity to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, come upon your houses. So, Brother Kwan Wa, come back at you, Lord will, with the edifying lesson, through spirit and power. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Lord will, it is edifying, Lord will, it is straight to the point. When I had came across, this article earlier today, man, and I was reading it, and, hey, Esau has been, is pushing hard, man, for this NWO, this New World Order, man. Right, and this ultimately just proves it, right? As it says right here in the Newsbreak app, it says mind-reading CHIP that can be fitted within minutes could transform lives of millions, and we understand that, right? According to Esau Edom's agenda, right? He basically wants to CHIP, the entire world population, which first and foremost, right? He wants to bring the world population down to, from where it's at, again, roughly 7.8 to 8.2 billion people in the world, again, roughly, right, all the way down to 500 million, which is a huge jump. And, Esau has already been, exploiting this, right? He's already been telling people, what he's trying to do, pursuing Kill Gates, had said it, I think it was a TED Talk or some type of interview, he, stated that if they do well, right, with the the jabs and whatnot, they can reduce the population by 10 to 15%. Now you had comedians that have came out and said this, and people still say, oh, that's a conspiracy theory, this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, man, this is what Esau Edom, his agenda is, man. That if you're not a part, or he doesn't see you as being a part of that, 500 million, right, that he wants the world population to be at, he's gonna erase you, man, right? And everyone else is gonna have to take a hit, man, so that way he can establish himself, right, as a perpetual ruler, right, over the masses, man, right? This is his agenda, this is his mindset, but I'll get into this a little bit, man. It says a doctor who played a pivotal role in creating a micro CHIP that can translate brain signals into actions has made a bold claim about his Stentrode device, suggesting it could assist approximately 100 million individuals. Neurologist Tom Oxley, at the helm of the startup Synchron, believes his invention has the potential to transform the lives of those who lack the use of their arms, which we understand, again, going back to, Elon Musk and his Neuralink, right? He's already done, his trials, his human trials, right? I think it was the beginning of 2024. He was, had gotten permission from the FDA or something like that, one of them groups, right, to go ahead and, do his human trials, man, and there was a dude that, I think it was quadriplegic, right, from his neck down. He basically put a CHIP in him, right, connected to a BCI, brain computer interface, and now he's able to, scour the web, and, he's able to basically have conversations and whatnot, with people by texting, and again, right, he's able to, use a computer, right, with his brain, right, as well as there was another, a gentleman who was paraplegic, right, which is from the waist down, who has been paralyzed 10 to 15 years from an accident, and now he's able to walk, right? So these are these miracles, right, that the scripture speaks of, which we're going to ultimately get into, right? But I want to read a little bit more on this, right? It says his assertions come on the heels of a triumphant trial where an ALS patient afflicted by a type of motor neuron disease managed to compose a message post-implantation of the micro CHIP despite being paralyzed in the arms, man. Again, there you go, right? More miracles, right? It says the installation of the device is a swift procedure, talking about 20 minutes. he has attracted investment from a high-profile figure such as Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, right? The Stentrode stands among other ambitious brain-computer interface projects like Elon Musk's Neuralink, which shares the goal of aiding individuals incapacitated in their limbs due to injury or illness, right? So I want to grab this real quick, right? Because this is what Esau's doing, man. You know, and this is how he's deceiving a lot of people, right? Is ultimately, saying, hey, we can heal you, we can get you to walk again, we can get you to see again, so on and so forth, man, right? But at the end of the day, it's really just deception, This is Revelations 13 and 14. It says, and deceived them, right? And deceived, right? Deceived them by them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles, right? This is a miracle, man. And I actually sent another video, right, to beloved brother Tazabah, the second in command, on Instagram. I sent it to him, earlier, I want to say maybe yesterday or the day before, right, of, Esau's basically got these little neuro or nano technology, right, that basically, Esau can put them in your bloodstream, and if you have some kind of blockage or clog or whatnot, he can use that nanotechnology, right, to go up in your bloodstream, right, and to, eradicate that blockage, right, and he's gotten to the point where this, he's showing demonstrations where he can sit there and take an ant, and basically, put them on a table, and wherever they go, those nanotechnology can circle that ant and really guide it, right, and move it into the place where, where they want it to be, right? They can use the nanotechnology to guide and push and, aid that ant into going in the direction that they want. So again, this is Esau Edom, right, showing forth these miracles. Oh, we can heal your body, right, by the micro C-hip technology, right? We can make you, be able to, stand again, walk again, talk again, all these different things, man, right? Which again really is really just deception, right? Because Esau has to use the technology in order to do some type of miracles, man. Whereas Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? he don't need technology, right, to do some type of miracle, right? Hell, Yahweh Shai, he didn't have none of this technology when he was, bringing people back from the dead, healing, people of demons and whatnot, right? When he made the baskets of fish and bread, right, and fed the masses, Yahweh Shai wasn't doing none of that. He wasn't using no technology, right? It was real miracles, man. But see, Esau is deceiving these people, saying, hey, we're able to do these miracles, right? It says, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. And that beast, right? It's like it. And that beast is ultimately going into the, that Roman Empire, man. That Greco-Roman Empire, really the Roman Empire, right? Whereas, it says, which had a wound by a sword and did live, which the Roman Empire ultimately went down. But see, the Roman Empire is revamped, right, back, back today, right, by way of, America, right, which is that woman that rideth upon the beast, right, the beast being what? NATO and the EU, right, pushing that Roman type lifestyle. So that really the America, right, and the beast, right, is Rome 2.0, We're in the modern day Rome, the modern day Egypt, the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, right? So let's go back. It says the Stentrode stands among other ambitious, which we already read that. It says, however, proponents of the Stentrode emphasize its less invasive nature compared to Neuralink, which requires drilling into the skull. Then Stentrode could potentially be fitting. The Stentrode could potentially be fitted during an outpatient visit, as reported by the Times. So they're making it an easier process, man, right? You don't have to necessarily go through, the Neuralink process where you got to have it implanted. It takes surgery. It takes this and the third, right? As we read up, It says the installation of the device, at the very top, it says the installation of the device is a swift procedure taking about 20 minutes and has attracted investment from high-profile figures such as Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, right? So, and now they're making it faster, right? Now they're making it easier, right, for people to be able to get this, you know, this micro C-hip implanted in them, man. You know? It says, Nicholas Opie, a key player in the Stentrode development, revealed patients' goals during the device's evolution is an unexpected insight. Contrary to the anticipated desire for exoskeleton, patients express a more profound wish to operate a smartphone, right? So now they're sitting here linking it up, or they're going to be linking it up, which they already have, right? A brain-computer interface. Hey, these smartphones are literally just mini computers, man. You know, so they're already connected, right, to the IoT, the Internet of Things, man. Right? It's already connected, right? They're just ultimately going to, you know, make it more accessible to more things rather than just, you know, an actual, you know, computer, right? It's going to be smartphones. It's going to be, you know, your house, your car, your everything, man. You know? It's going to be everything. This is what they want, right? It says Opie elaborated. They can go online and do their shopping and banking and communicate with their loved ones. So they're going to connect it to everything, man, right? Which we're already seeing, right? This is why Esau Edom is creating, right, this cashless digital society, man, you know, and as well as, you know, creating situations, right, that are ultimately going to put people in the position to need this charagma, man, right? Destroying the American dollar, destroying the economy, right? And establishing a new economy, right? As Esau is going to call it, man. A new economy where everything's digital, right? That's why they're building these 15-minute cities, right? Esau working, man, to establish his NWO, and he's only gonna work faster and harder, man. You know, we're in the time where this Esau Edom is ultimately going to come down, having great wrath, and force the masses, man. You know, and I want to read the very last paragraph. It says, as Synchron forges ahead with its trials, Neuralink, led by Elon Musk, also advances. Musk, in a statement on X, predicted a future where his device could reach widespread use, saying if all goes well, there will be hundreds of people with Neuralink within a few years, maybe tens of thousands within 5 years, millions within 10 years. And this is Esau's goal, right? To ultimately, you know, get the masses, you know, to take this charagma, man. You know? Let's grab this real quick. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 4. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And this is what Esau's trying to do, right? This is why Esau's got this, this surveillance program going on, right, called social listening, which you can look it up, right, where Esau's basically, you know, trying to, you know, establish some type of, you know, treaty, right? And really he's trying to force it, man. He's trying to force these nations to get along with this system, you know, or his NWO, right? He's basically saying, hey, you're going to accept this treaty, right, to where now we can monitor, you know, everything that's going on and survey everything that's going on, you know, under the guise of, you know, health and safety and whatnot, right? Because it's a WHO that's pushing that social listening, you know, agenda, man, right? And again, it's a digital thing, right? Where Esau, you know, and that reminds me of, you know, going back to, you know, Fast and the Furious, where they had that something called, and I mention this from time to time, but they had something called God's Eye, right? Where they're able to basically look and listen, right, in on every conversation and everything that you're doing. If it's got a screen or it's got a microphone or a speaker, right? Esau is looking and listening, man. You know, and this is what Esau's trying to do today, you know? It's not a secret anymore, right? Yeah, how about Shemel Shah is revealing all things, man? Luke 8 and 12, right? Luke 8 and 17, right? Luke 12 and 2, right? Yeah, how about Shemel Shah is bringing everything to the forefront, including, right, what he's finna do. Like, Esau finna start, you know, taking people out, man. You know? those that don't ultimately, go with this NWO, that are completely against his agenda, right? As we see in the UK, right, they're ultimately trying to arrest, right, and put people behind bars or in these FEMA camps or isolation facilities for those that are against this society, which goes back to Revelations, and we'll finish it off here. Revelations 13 and verse 15, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Now, the image of the beast, again, is not going back to an actual image, right? Caesar Borgia or anything like that, right? It's going into, a philosophy, right? A lifestyle, right? That Roman lifestyle that's being pushed by America, right? As well as the beast, which is, again, NATO and the EU, This is what it's ultimately going into, man. And if you're not willing to, go along to get along, hey, well, guess what, man? You're gonna be excommunicated from society, man. And we, again, brothers reiterate all the time. We've seen this tidbit of that, right? Dealing with the scamdemic, man. They basically made it that if you don't have this icky vicky, or you don't have that digital, health card saying that you were, jabbed up or whatnot, in certain places it's called a green pass. I think they were calling it over there in Israel, and I think I made it way over here in, to the United States, like in New York or whatnot. That if you didn't have that, you couldn't go into certain stores, you couldn't go, and participate out in society, man. Hell, they were saying that you couldn't gather in, groups of more than like 3, outside of your own homes, man. And then we were even trying to, dictate, right, how many people you have in your homes, especially around fucking Thanksgiving and whatnot, See, this is Esau Edom's agenda, man. And we see right through it, 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We understand what's going on. We understand what's coming down the pipeline, man. Here soon, and man, Esau's gonna come down hard, man. Because guess what? We ain't with his agenda, man. We ain't with that shit. We with Yahweh Shemel Shah's agenda, And this is why it says it should be killed. And some of us, right, are gonna be put in that position where, Esau gonna have to, hey, take our life, man. Just as we see time and time again, going back to, Eleazar, right? 2 Maccabees, the 6th chapter, right? Even the 7 sons, right? 2 Maccabees, the 7th chapter, right? And their mother, man, right? Standing stiffly for your name, Yahweh Shemel Shah, and the Lord will, get the victory over these damn devils, man. It says, verse 16, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a MARK in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that the MARK, right, goes back to the Greek word charagma, right, which goes into something, matter of fact, let's grab that real quick. In Revelations 13 and verse 16, we'll grab that word MARK, which the reason why I spell it is because Esau's got his algorithms. Strong's G 5480. It says a stamp, an imprinted MARK, a thing carved, sculpted, graven work, right? It says a scratcher etching. It also says a badge of servitude, man. So really, at the end of the day, if you take, this charagma, right, you're ultimately allowing for Esau Edom, right, to be a perpetual ruler over you, man. But see, hey, we not with Esau ruling forever, man. We with Yahweh Shemel Shah ruling forever, because that's who's going to rule forever in the first place. Right? It's the Lord's movie. It's not Esau Edom's movie, man. And on top of that, he rules in wickedness, not righteousness. And we're looking for a new kingdom, right? New heavens and new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. As we read in 2 Peter 3 and what is that, verse 11 and 12. Esau going to try to offer, which he is offering it now, but Esau is going to try to, force or put people in the position to where they have to take, this charagma. Hey, man, it don't matter what position you put us in, man. We ain't going to take it, Lord will, man. Fuck Esau Edom and his agenda, man. No matter what position you put us in, because as you read, right, going back to it, I like to read it in this one right here. Verse 17, it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the M-A-R-K, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So we ate, man. Esau gonna try to make it to where we can't eat. Esau gonna try to make it to where we can't, get no water, no food, nothing, man. Esau gonna try to take everything away from us. But see, that's the thing, right? We like in the mindset of Apostle Paul, man. We count all things as dung, right, to win Hamashiach Yahweh Shah, man. So, hey, Esau, come on with it, man. You bullshitting right now, man. We understand what you about to do. We understand everything. The stage is set, man. Lights, camera, and now we just waiting for the action. And shit's already heating up, man. 2025, things are already heating up, man. It very well could be the year. It could be the year that, and it's beautiful that right through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Shah, beloved elder apostles, the heart deemed this year, right, through the spirit, the hopeful year of our deliverance, right? And destruction and judgment of Esau Edom, right? Because we understand, pursuing the second Esdras, chapter 4, verse 28 and 29, that this wicked ass place has to come down in order for righteousness to be established, man. And I'll close out with this in Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, for the vision, right, which you can, ultimately, when you go into that word vision, it goes back to prophecy, right? So you can ultimately switch, right, this word out, right? It says, for the prophecy is yet for an appointed time. But at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry, right? And the Jacob's trouble's on the way, right? Hour of temptation where Esau's going to force this charagma, right? Coming down, having great wrath, and then World War III immediately after that. And then guess what, man? The most sought after prophecy is our deliverance, man. Lord will, right, we be part of that number, man. Just keep watching, keep praying. Right, we're almost out of here, man. So with that, Lord will, is that a fine, Lord will, straight to the point. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rachak Badash, that belongs to the other apostles, of the bishops of the great millstone. Until next time, I say shalom.